Hi guys, it's Senay. Welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be doing a review and lip swatch video with the new Jeffree Star Chrome Collection lipsticks, and I've got the highlighters as well. So this is what the inside looks like. I'm sure you guys have seen it all over the internet just because it took so long to get to me because I live in Australia, but I really needed to get this. I just felt like I needed to add it to my lipstick collection because I'm a lipstick hoarder. But yes, we've got 8 of the Velour liquid lipsticks, and then we do have 5 of the lip ammo, I believe it's called. This is my first time purchasing any lip ammo, so I have tried like the liquid lipsticks before but never tried these ones. I did say on my Snapchat that these just look like vibrators pretty much. I know they're meant to be bullets, but my mind couldn't get out of the gutter and they just look like vibrators to me. But yeah, I'm sure I've ruined the image of that lipstick for a lot of you guys now because that's all you're going to think about. Okay, so currently I do have one of the liquid lipsticks on my lips. This one is called Hunty, and I filmed a tutorial on this whole look today. So it's like an invisible liner kind of makeup look, and I'm wearing one of the liquid lipsticks like I just said. So I will put the clip in of me putting it on just so you can see what it looks like. I will explain the texture of it. It was very thin, not very moussey, just really thin, and the coverage was really good on it. So I really do like this one. The quality was really good on that. I do have both of the highlighters. Again, I used it in my tutorial, so I will put the clips within this video. So the ones obviously I got was Summer Snow Cone and Crystal Ball, and it's got like a mirrored packaging, super beautiful. Obviously gets dirty really easily, like everyone's been saying that, but it doesn't really bother me, like just doesn't bother me that much. So this one is Crystal Ball, and I've put that one on this side of my face. I did put it on the brow bone as well. And this one is Summer Snow Cone, which is on this side of my face. So I do have to say both of these colours are super beautiful. I don't think this one's going to be very suitable for fairer skin tones. I feel like I can wear this one on fake tans, but probably when I have no fake tan on, it's probably going to be a bit too dark for me and actually show up yellow on the face. So I did want to mention that just in case. I don't know how flattering it will be on super fair skin tones, but from medium, maybe darker, should look better. Unless you don't mind like a yellow stripe on your face, then go for it. When this one did arrive, it actually did arrive broken. The pan wasn't actually broken, like the highlighter wasn't, but the highlighter had come out completely out of the packaging. I will put the picture up maybe somewhere here. I just kind of lightly pushed it back in, so I'm a bit worried to kind of like tip it because I feel like it's just going to fall out. That's the first time that's ever happened to me, and I do have to say everything was packaged amazingly, bubble wrapped and everything, so there's nothing else we could have really done to prevent it, especially when it was like double bubble wrapped and had tissue paper all over it. I'm happy it's intact, but yeah, I was a little bit disappointed that it did fall out of the pan. On the other hand, this one came perfectly fine. It's definitely like a cooler white color. I don't own Ice Cold, so I can't compare the two, but a lot of people have been saying Ice Cold is like a warmer version of a white, and this one's like a cooler version. Apparently it should have like pink or purple reflex to this, but honestly I can't really see it that much. It just looks quite like silvery white. I really do like it. I think when I'm super fair it's going to be really flattering as well. So the other two highlighters I do own are Peach Goddess and Eclipse, which was the Manny and Jeffree Star collaboration, and Peach Goddess is one of my favorite highlighters. I really like that one. Eclipse is a bit chunky for me and is a bit dry. The formula with these I reckon was better than Eclipse. That's just my opinion though. Whereas Peach Goddess is exactly the same as these ones. The formula was really nice, smooth and creamy. I find Jeffree's highlighters always to be a bit chunky though, like a lot does fall off, but these ones went on super easily, and I feel like these are like one of the smoothest formulas I've come across in his brand. So I really did enjoy these highlighters. I love both of them. That's all I've got to say about those ones. So I do already have Hunty on, so I'm going to actually take this off and we're going to try on the rest of the colors, and I'll give you my thoughts and opinions. Okay, so that was super difficult to take off, and I was using proper like micellar water. I've just put a little bit of foundation over the lips just because my lips were super red, but I'm actually going to do the cream lipsticks first instead of the liquid lips, just because I feel like after the liquid lipsticks my lips are going to be butchered, and I don't know how well these ones will show up, so I'm going to use these first because they'll be easier to take off. Okay, so the first lipstick I've got here is Star Witness. So this one is like a corally color. I'm not going to describe it too much because I'm horrible with describing colors. It smells really good. It's a little bit like hard to put on. Like I feel like the bullet's moving. So I'm trying to be careful. I can't remember if he said these were a matte formula, but I'm going to assume it definitely is. Okay, so this is Star Witness on the lips. I didn't expect it to be this really bright corally color. I thought it was going to be a little bit nuder, but I still really love the color. The finish is kind of like a matte demi finish, like it's not completely matte. I felt like there was a little bit of drag to the lipstick, and what I mean by that is I felt like it wasn't like smoothly going on, but it's probably because it is meant to be like a matte lipstick. But overall the pigmentation was really nice, and yeah. So the next one is called Skin Tight, and this color is super nude, like a very nude peach, I guess. Definitely probably too nude for me. I feel like this is one of those colors you might need to pair with like a lip liner to make it look nicer, but if you really like that nude look, then this is probably the perfect one for you. So this one is definitely going on easier than the last one. Okay, so I've got Skin Tight on, and it's very nude and looks even nuder next to my fake tan, I guess. I would never wear this on its own. I would definitely pair it with a lip liner. It is very pigmented, I definitely have to say that. It went on easier than the last one, but I just can't believe it's so pigmented and it went on like really well. The next lipstick is called Birthday Suit. So again, just kind of like a nudie color, definitely darker than the last one. Okay, so this is Birthday Suit on my lips. The formula pretty much felt the same as the last one. Super pigmented, didn't have as much drag as the first one. And yeah, sorry for my dodgy kind of application, but it's a really nice pink. It's not too in your face, but it's like still there, if you know what I mean. I definitely feel like this one is more moisturizing than the other ones. It's kind of got more of like a creamy texture. I'm not like big on pink, so I don't know if I'd actually wear this, you know, out and about, but yeah, it's still quite a nice color. Like, I love watching lip swatch videos, but I despise filming them. Next one is in the color Birkin Suede. So this is Birkin Suede, and oh my god, it is so nude. It is blending in with my hand, so my 16-year-old self would be so excited to try this out. So let's give it a go. Wow. Okay, so this one is so nude, like so nude. I think it would look awesome with like a lip liner though. Like if you had like a dark brown lip liner and you wanted to do kind of like the 90s trend of the really visible lip liner with like a nude lip, I think it would look actually really good. On the other hand, I would never wear it like this. I probably did years ago, but not anymore. I just don't feel like it flatters my face. The color's beautiful, but yeah, way too nude for me without a lip liner. Okay, so the last lip ammo out of the Chrome collection is Thick as Thieves. So honestly, this is such a gorgeous color. This is probably one of my favorites out of the lip ammo collection. It's just like a really nice brownie mauve color. Okay, I can already tell I'm really gonna love this one. It went on so beautifully as well. See how much easier this one is going on. Okay, so this one is definitely feeling a bit more creamier than, let's say, the first lipstick that I tried. Love this color. It's so beautiful. I love colors like this. I feel like you can wear them like on a day-to-day basis and not look crazy. It's really comfortable, and again, it feels like really moisturizing as well. But yeah, definitely a favorite out of those ones. So moving on to the Velour liquid lipsticks, I'm going to start out with Butt Naked, simply because it is a nude and I feel like nudes are a little bit easier to get off. And the darker colors always seem to stain my already very pigmented lips, so we're going to use this one. So it definitely looks very similar to one of the lip ammos. I can't remember what the name of it was, but it's that peachy kind of nude color. So the ones aren't as fluffy as what they used to be. Some of my older liquid lipsticks have like a fluffier wand. These ones are definitely more of a short hair wand, if that's how I can describe it. I love how they like do lock in, like click in. Okay, so we've got a really nude color here. It is really beautiful. Again, I probably wouldn't use this on its own. I'd probably use it with another liquid lip and use this in the center. I do that with one of the other liquid lipsticks called I'm Nude, which is one of Jeffree's regular line liquid lipsticks. Just like Hunty, the formula is so thin and dries so quick. I can't believe how quick it dried, and it's so thin and comfortable to wear on the lips. For such a light color, I thought it was going to actually be really streaky, but it's not streaky at all, which is so surprising. Next one is the color Calabasas, and it's this beautiful color right here. It's very hard to describe. It kind of reminds me of I'm Shook in a way, but I feel like I'm Shook maybe is a little bit more red. Okay, so this is Calabasas on the lips. I am super in love with this color. It's just really beautiful. Again, went on really amazing and was super thin in formula, which I do appreciate because I feel like they're less likely to kind of crack and be drying on the lips, but I don't really have much else to say. I just really like this color. Next one is in the color Family Jewels. As you can tell, I'm doing kind of all the nudie brown colors first, and then the next few are quite bright. We've got the purple, green, and like the metallic colors, so we'll save those ones till last. Okay, so this one I'm a bit concerned about. The lid seems to be a little bit faulty. You know how the other liquid lipsticks actually lock in? This one just kind of, see, I'm doing this with like my finger only. It's actually loose, like it doesn't lock. It's just kind of hanging there. I don't know, I really do like how it does lock, but this one doesn't seem to want to, just because, you know, if it's in your bag or anything, you don't want it to actually like come out. I feel like there's actual oil leaking out of it as well. Anyway, we'll just put it on. Okay, so this is Family Jewels on the lips. I love this color so much. I don't own Androgyny, but that's what it reminds me of, but I'm not completely sure because I don't have Androgyny in my hand to like, you know, refer it to. But from pictures, that's what it kind of reminds me of. Okay, so I've just put a bit of foundation over my lips because they're getting a little bit swollen and red, and they're looking a little bit ridiculous right now as well. The next one I've got is Candy Ass, I guess. It's like a shimmery, metallic kind of liquid lip. Okay, so for a metallic lipstick, it's actually coming off really beautiful and it's not patchy at all. It's going on really smoothly. Okay, so I've got it on my lips now. I'm not sure how I feel about the color on myself. Like I probably wouldn't wear this out, but it's really nice and it did go on super easy. Hopefully it looks like even in the camera. It looks even in person. Very shimmery if you love metallic lipsticks, and I think you will love this one, and it smells really nice as well. Okay, so the next one I've got is Flamboyant, and it looks like it is a metallic lip as well. Oh my god, again, smells so good. Okay, so this is Flamboyant on the lips. I feel like this one's a little bit more pigmented. The other one was like really metallic-y and like glittery, whereas this one feels like it's more of kind of like a solid color. I actually really like this one. Like I would wear this out. The other one's a little bit too metallic for my liking, but I felt like this one looks a bit more wearable than the last one. I also do feel like with the metallics, they take a little bit longer to dry down. So when I do that, it kind of is a bit sticky, whereas the other one's dried super quick. The next one I've got here is called You Better Work, which I'm super excited to use because it's a bright purple. I'm excited to see how the pigmentation is on this, and hopefully it isn't streaky. So I've got You Better Work on the lips, and surprisingly, I actually really like this color. I wasn't sure on it, like I didn't think I'd really like it, but I really do like it, and it went on really well. It was a tiniest bit patchy, but nothing that's like unforgiving. Like you can totally fix it by just putting a little bit more. I'm not a huge purple wearer, but I feel like I would wear this out. Okay, so I felt like that one stained my lips really badly. I really couldn't get it off, so I've tried to cover it up. The last one I've got got is Venus Flytrap, and this is a super bright green. I can't wait to use it. This one I was probably most excited about, even though I probably won't wear it out. Okay, so I've also noticed with this one, it doesn't lock either. See how it just kind of like opens up? And I feel like there's oil that's coming out of this one as well. It's a shame that, I don't know, I've come across two of these ones where the lid doesn't lock down. Okay, so I've got Venus Flytrap on my lips. I didn't do a very good job applying it. I do have to say this is probably the most streaky one out of the whole collection, which I did expect because it is such a light kind of milky color. For anything that has a lot of white in it, it's a little bit hard to make work, I guess, because it is quite streaky. I tried to build it up a bit, but when I build it up, I can feel that it's starting to kind of crack on the lips. So if I move closer, and I do that, I'm not sure if you guys can see. So you can see how it's kind of like all cracked in there. Probably the most attractive face you'll ever see. But yeah, that was probably the most disappointing one out of the whole collection. I'm not too fussed because I feel like this isn't really going to be a color I'm going to be reaching for on a regular basis, but I do want to try it out as eyeliner. My friend Tanya did do a makeup look using it as eyeliner and it looked really good, so I definitely want to try that out and see how that works. Okay guys, I hope you found this video helpful and you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please give the video a thumbs up for me. All my social networks are linked down below, so Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, all that kind of stuff will always be down below, and my Instagram should be up here somewhere. So if you want to go follow me on there, feel free to, and I'll see you guys really soon in my next video. Bye!